It was a beautiful morning in HKK. We decided to go down to a river to look for evidence.
Along the way, we spotted a white-throated kingfisher. They eat fish, insects, crabs, and even lizards.
When we arrived at the river, we noticed a family of hog deer resting in the shade. Do you see the little fawn? We heard something.
It was Eld's deer. I wondered why they were running into the river. A couple of young males were sparring or play fighting. Eld's deer are an endangered species. That means there aren't many of them left, so we were really lucky to see these.
We saw another cool bird. This bird was hunting for fish along the river. I really liked its black and white patterns and the crest of feathers on its head.
It's a mystery bird.
Lai spotted a snake in a tree. Can you see it too?
It's a Pope's pit viper. Can you see the snake's tongue flicking out? Snakes use their tongues to taste the air. Do you see the deep pit in front of its eye? That pit can detect heat from other animals. That helps it find its prey even when it can't see it.
Lai saw another green animal.
It looked like just a leaf dangling there, but on closer inspection, it turned out to be a leaf insect. Do you see it? It's amazing how much they look like a leaf. It would be very hard for predators to see it. What great camouflage!
There was a lot to see in the trees. We saw a black giant squirrel hanging upside down and eating nuts.
Cool! I found an interesting hole.
There was something living in it. Curtis used a stick to gently coax it from its hole. It was a Thai black tarantula.
The Thai black tarantula waits patiently inside its hole for prey to walk by, like an insect, and then it jumps out and catches it. Spiders are not insects. They're called arachnids. I think they're beautiful. And now,
It's time to play
Mystery Marks.
Hint: it's the largest animal in Thailand. As we walked along, we noticed something interesting about some of the trees along the trail. They seemed to have mud smeared high up on their trunks. The mud was dry and crumbly, so this happened a while ago. I wondered how the mud got on all these tree trunks.
we heard something big. It was an Asian elephant with her baby. There were others too. I love how the baby elephant looks like a miniature version of an adult. We quietly watched the elephants until they were gone, and then we hiked on.
We came across a muddy elephant rubbing up against a tree trunk. This elephant was using a tree as a scratching post. Remember those muddy trees we saw earlier?
I think the mystery of the muddy tree trunks has been solved. Bye-bye, elephant.
Back at headquarters, there was a beautiful sunset.
Time for camera trap footage.
This camera trap caught a tiger walking this way at dusk. And then later, it caught a tiger walking the other way.
This camera trap caught a tiger too. Do you think they were the same tigers?